Hi, all you magical beings out there. On today's video, we are looking at Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Chapter 3, The Letters from No One. If you are new here, hi, welcome to the Potter Room. If you click on the subscribe button, you can be part of the Potter Room family. Anyway, on with the video. So, Lois, what have you been up to? Anything Harry Potter-y?
No, I've still got to finish my castle. I know I've had it for years, and I just haven't had a chance to get round to finishing it.
I'll finish it.
I know, yeah. No, I haven't been up to anything as recently. What about you?
Well, right, I have seen Apartment 56. They do like miniature village scenes, so you can buy like miniature sort of Golden and Burks and stuff. They're expensive. They're in between £70 to £200 per thing, but they're good quality. So
Yeah.
I'm going to start. I've been looking at those, and I'm like, on the windowsill, I'm going to have like my own little village.
Oh, I can't wait to
That's
see
what I've been
it.
doing. Spending invisible money.
It's all right. We can always just steal a dragon and rob Gringotts. It's fine.
Let me know when and I'll be there. So, letters from no one.
I regularly keep a dragon in the garden. Yeah.
Undetectable extension charm.
Definitely. Right, so where were we then, Katie?
Letters from no one.
Ah, yeah.
What happens?
We start getting all of Harry's Hogwarts letters, although this current section we don't know that they're from Hogwarts just yet. Harry is looking forward to being able to go to secondary school away from Dudley and his friends.
And it's called
Dudley's going to Smeltings and Harry's meant to be going to Stonewall High, I believe. If I've got those two.
10 points to Slytherin.
And Petunia currently has Harry's uniform getting boiled and whatnot dyed, which are Dudley's old clothes up on the stove. Vernon starts getting annoyed with all the letters, gets really freaked out, and so picks up the whole family and tries to hide from whoever is sending the letters.
Who are we introduced to in this chapter?
We get to see more of Mrs. Fig. Hagrid is coming, but he isn't going to be in the next chapter because he hasn't quite barged through the door yet. But we will be meeting him next time.
But there's somebody that we are introduced to.
I'm trying to think. Burns and Mrs. Fig. I've just read it and my memory's gone. Go on.
Oh, no, she had a funny walk.
Eh?
Oh, Marge is sick. Ate a funny walk. We are introduced to the idea of Aunt Marge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We are also talking about the Hogwarts crest.
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact that it is an eagle.
Yes.
Not a raven.
Yeah. And the stamp in all of the films, we see the wax seals like a dark, like maroonish red. But in the book, they've stated it's a different colour. Do you remember what it was?
Green.
Yeah.
One thing I do like about this chapter is it gives away so much, like the fact that Vernon's reaction just to the initial letter shows that he knows more than he lets on about it. With
Yeah,
the fact that his face goes a greyish white of old porridge just at the look of the lettering.
and his face
Shows
goes
that.
from red to green faster than a traffic light.
So it just shows that he knows so much more than
Yeah,
he does.
and Dudley and Harry start having this little argument in the hallway, don't they, about who's going to be listening, and they can hear Vernon saying to Petunia, "I'm not having one in the house." We swore when we took him in, we'd put a stop to all that dangerous stuff, but we still don't know what it is yet in the book.
So this scene in the film
Yeah,
I think, is pretty accurate, other than it doesn't show, the cinematic release doesn't show it to its full extent.
no, there's a lot of dialogue taken out, things like that. Yeah.
I mean, it shows, like, in the extended edition, like the whole letters in the eggs and stuff like that, extended edition, but not in the actual cinematic release.
Yeah.
That wasn't shown. But
What?
they didn't show the whole journey from Paul Pippin Drive to the hut on the rock. That was never shown.
Yeah.
And that is something that, yeah, it's not that
The
majorly
whole thing
important.
where Vernon's not just sealing up the letterbox, but it's the letters start coming through all the cracks around the sides of the doors and through the cracks in the windows and all of that. But obviously, cinematically, we don't get to see that.
I know when you think about it, that is such an important. It's showing that it's so important that this one person gets his letter that
Yeah.
they're willing to do all of this.
It builds that suspense more of who the hell wants to get in touch with them this badly.
Mm.
And in the book, we get to see that Vernon gives gives Harry Dudley's second bedroom, which Dudley's not thrilled about. He throws a bit of a tantrum. A bit. Because it's Dudley's bedroom where he keeps all of his broken toys, which he doesn't take very good care of. Once we get to see that it's specifically addressed to the cupboard under the stairs.
And then to the smallest bedroom in the house.
Yeah.
What would you change about the chapter? Or would you change something?
No, I really am loving and enjoying it at the minute, to be fair. I would I would maybe take it out where we get a bit of sassy Harry again, where we see a lot of inner dialogue about how stupid Dudley is, and Harry's almost bullying him at one. Well, Dudley does start it, but Harry does give it back about when Dudley says that on the first day of school at Stonewall they'll flush your head down the toilet, and so do you want to practice? And Harry turns round and says, "No thanks, I don't think the toilet's had anything as ugly as you down it. It might be sick." And like,
I never understood that.
what, that level of sassiness, or
Know what he actually meant. I never really understood it.
ah? So Harry's just basically trying to turn it round on Dudley by insinuating that Harry would flush his head down the toilet instead.
Okay.
And basically still just trying to make fun of Dudley's appearance by saying, "Never had anything like you down it. The toilet would be sick." Are you with me now? At least that's what I understood from it. I mean, yeah. If anyone else has a different take on it, they're more than welcome to let us know.
Yeah, I'd change one sentence, and that's when Uncle Vernon and Aunt Petunia are discussing about how they would respond to the letter. Aunt Petunia is all, we'll write to them, we'll let them know that we don't want him to go. And Uncle Vernon's, no, we'll ignore it. And then Aunt Petunia says, but, and then Uncle Vernon shuts her down.
Yeah, because she obviously knows more about it because of Lily going.
I just want to know what her sentence was going to be.
Yeah.
But was she going to stick up for Harry? At the beginning, was she okay with everything? Do you know what I mean? Was it just going to be, we don't want him to go?
Yeah, because
And
obviously,
they could have talked around.
yeah, because obviously much later on, we learn that Petunia herself, when Lily got accepted, she sent letter after letter after letter to Dumbledore, to although I think it was Headmaster. I think Headmaster Pruitt was the headmaster at the time. Asking to, could she please attend with Lily? So we know, obviously, under all this resentment and bitterness, she was at one point at least really wanting to go herself. So maybe maybe she would have come round to it or something. We won't know.
That's what I'm thinking from that, but I'm thinking just from that simple 3-letter word, was she initially on Harry's side? Was she going to be like live her whole Hogwarts adventure that she really, really wanted through Harry? But Uncle Vernon shot her down and was like, no, not having it in the house. We're not doing this. Was her whole demeanour, because it was always Uncle Vernon being no. That's why this chapter is my favourite character. Mainly because originally she was wanting to write to Hogwarts.
Dumbledore very open and receptive, at least more open and receptive than what we know Vernon is.
So yeah, because Opportunity seems a lot more open to it than Vernon is, but I think Vernon shut her down, and I think Vernon was very controlling.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think Opportunity helped herself because she went along with it and just did as he said.
Yeah.
But in this chapter, she showed that she was more open.
In the films, we see a bit more of an almost aggressive side to her when, because she comes down the stairs, doesn't she? After Hagrid bursts in, and she has this whole speech of, we knew what she was, a freak, and like there's a lot more nastiness almost.
Like she's been holding back and wanting to say it all.
Yeah, but in the books, she almost has a little bit more kindness to her. Or at least a tiny bit more softness. Not much, obviously. But, a little bit.
Who's your favourite character of the chapter?
I've got to say, Mrs. Fig made me laugh because we get that whole little scene where Dudley knocked her over while she was on her crutches because she fell over a cat and broke her leg.
And she wasn't fond of her cats that much.
Yeah, when Harry goes to spend the day with her again while Aunt Petunia's taking Dudley for his uniform, he says in his head, like, oh, she doesn't seem as fond of them anymore.
So next chapter is a very special chapter.
It is. We get to meet one of my favourites.
It is Harry's birthday. And hopefully we will be releasing the video on Harry Potter Day, 31st of July. The video will be going live. We will be celebrating on Harry Potter Day with the key part of the keys.
Yeah.
So if you want to be part of any of the video or any videos there, just comment down below and send you the link.
Yeah, and hopefully us filming this series every now and then, obviously through recording our video sessions, that the sound quality and everything's doing it okay. If you feel like as though we can change anything, let us know.
Anyway, we'll see you all later.
Bye, guys.